like you want to find the answer, like you want to get to the you want to solve the problem.
Yes.
But how do you get there? You know, who
Through
do you ask?
history.
Who do you believe? Like through history. What is like? How much does history tell us?
It's kind of crazy, but history tells us everything that is going to happen. Everything. We are not good at looking at the past, because we've been taught the past is the past.
Right, history's history.
Leave it behind.
Leave it behind.
Well,
Don't look back.
No.
Yeah.
But most of the time,
If you read the Bible, you don't feel that way.
True.
But
There's a lot of predictions and revelations that I don't even want to think about.
Right.
yeah, but at the same time,
True. You made
it's
a point.
throughout history, like if you look at the past, you can actually know what's going to happen. I mean, just look 100 years from now. 100 years from now, they were also in a pandemic.
They were.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They were.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
then something else happens with war. Then you know, like it's like
a pattern.
It's a pattern.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
was
a
complaining to
pattern.
Gus, like, I really wish that I was living in like the time of enlightenment, like, or like, you know, like the golden age, like, you know, like I don't want to be that, like, it feels right now, and I don't want to be like a sad cat or Debbie Downer, whatever the word is. But like, it feels like we're living at the end of something instead of the beginning, but I shouldn't think that way.
Yeah, no, but I see what you mean. I see
Yeah.
what you
Like,
mean.
I'm like the golden age. Like, give me the new, like, discovering a new kind of music, or like a style of dressing, or just like everybody's really excited to
I feel like
discover something.
I feel like
don't
you
know.
miss. I feel like we all miss, not just you, but like the simpler times
Right.
where we weren't worried so much. We weren't worried as much. We didn't feel like the end is near. Like we didn't like nothing scared us. It feels like simpler times. I see what you mean.
I
see
feel like
what you mean.
what has happened is, since the internet came in, cycles have run way faster because we have so much knowledge at the tip of our fingers
Right.
that everything goes even faster than it was before. And when you say, for example, about the music, new music, a lot of new music has been created in the past 20 years.
Right.
New sounds, new things, like completely different. The thing is that there is so much happening that we are not even realizing how important those switches are.
Yeah, because it didn't feel like it was this dramatic, or it didn't like let us allow it to soak in or something.
Right. Everything is
and
going on so fast.
It's going on so fast. I
Yeah.
mean, it's kind of like what we talked about last one of the past episodes. Like,
Oh, yes.
you know, like one song lasts 2 days.
2 days,
Yes,
right.
we were talking about quantity instead
You
of
know,
quality.
and
Yes, yes.
And it's not because they don't want to produce one song that is amazing. The problem is
We live in such a
it's such a fast-paced
Yeah.
environment that's kind of what is happening.
Right.
So if you actually look out through history from the 1995s to like 2010, there is a lot of crazy happenings in the music.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's
Of
insane
course,
when you
of
actually,
course.
you know, like, because there was electro music, auto tune, everything, you know,
Right.
so all these things that actually combine all these sounds that make it wow.
But it's still
Exactly.
a combination of all the past decades, where I feel like there were some decades where the sound was
No,
so
it was created.
completely
There is new sounds being
itself.
created.
Right.
But I don't know.
Yeah, trap
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Electronic
Okay.
music.
True.
Techno.
True. Yeah.
Right.
Those are new.
House music.
House music. I was going to
House
say, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's,
you're right.
it's funny how you mentioned that, because it literally went from a record player to a tape player to a CD to a digital file. I mean, in the span of this,
It's-
because
yes.
that's how fast things go.
Are
I
going,
mean,
yeah.
it's incredible. It's incredible how just
But we were on cassette tapes for a while.
we were right.
I was.
Right.
I remember that's like what you gave your crush at school was you made them a mixed cassette tape, and you
Cassette
had
tape.
to
Cassette?
listen to the radio,
Yes.
right? So like, say I have a crush on you,
Emilia's
I'm
like,
like, okay,
Yeah,
I
and
want to
this is us
give.
right now.
First time I'm hearing
Yeah,
this.
like I want to
right now. What is
give.
it
Okay,
that-
like I'm like, okay, the hit song on the radio right now is like "No Doubt Spiderwebs," for example. I have to sit by the radio,
Wait.
sitting, waiting for the song to come on, record it on my little cassette, and like, you know, you
So you
want to
would
put
put it
like,
in, and it would record by itself.
yeah, but you
have
had
to
to
press
have
it.
You had to press it.
you had to have a
press
thing
record.
that like recorded.
Yeah.
it.
And you have to put it in the right tape, because if not,
Yeah.
you wouldn't record it either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
And then you would like put it in a little cassette holder and you'd handwrite all the songs that were on it.
I mean,
So that's wholesome.
Yeah.
No,
that was
it's
cute.
no the effort
was
that you
cute.
have to
The effort,
that you have to do
right.
this. No, like I remember, like I would even not me, but I knew people that would like request a song on the radio, right? And they would actually put it on, right? And they would wait till the host was done speaking, and then they would start playing, start recording, and then and end right before the host was starting to speak because they didn't want the host's voice in the recording. So like it was a lot. It was a lot to go into that for a song.
So much work.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
So
and I think that's one of why sometimes people like that sound, that old sound. And it's not because they like the old sound, it's because it has certain style because of the way that it was produced. So
Yes.
you always have a always.
Like that little
but not,
tapey sound.
but not because of it was because that's how it was recorded and
right.
everything,
Right.
and the environment and the technology.
Yes.
Like,
Right,
Yes.
right.
but us, we will never hear that sound again.
No,
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
everything is so perfectly done these days that
yeah.
the
Right.
silence is unless there's very bad record,
Yeah, right.
which is very hard to do these days because even an iPhone record is amazing.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Or like a memory I completely forgot. Remember, I don't know if all of you guys would remember this, but like when you would get one of those disposable cameras or any camera and you had to take the film into like Walgreens or Rite
Oh,
Aid
yeah.
and like develop it.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
I kind of forgot about that because now it's just like you have your pictures
You can
on
have
your phone.
you only have like 12 pictures, some
Yeah.
34. I think it was something around like there.
Well, and I remember like, like you always had to be worried like, oh, did I take a picture of my friend like in her bra? And like the guy developing it's going to see. Like, you had to like think
so
about that kind of
funny.
thing.
I remember, and I would
Like-
get so excited to get to pick up my
Yeah.
pictures. Oh, they're ready at the pharmacy. Go ahead.
And you
I
would like get
remember.
doubles so
Yeah.
you could give them to your
Yes,
friends. And like,
yes.
so crazy. Or I also remember running with a Discman, but like it would skip like every couple
second,
because
yeah.
like you're trying to run with it, like holding it in
I
your
never
hand.
had a Discman.
I had to like borrow it
Yeah.
from my cousin or something. Like I didn't have it on a regular basis, but I would try to run with it, which was stupid. I think I just wanted the world to see that I had like a Discman in that
Discman.
moment because like you were like the cool kid
No.
or
what
the
is
rich
that?
kid if you had it.
like a
A CD player,
player.
but
It's like
remotely.
this big,
Okay.
and it opens, and you
Got it.
and
Okay.
it's like a Walkman, but for a CD.
Cool.
CD.
Okay.
yeah.
But like it would skip a lot. Like if you were like bouncing around or something. But like you'd always see people trying to work out, like holding this, like literally like holding something
was
like
like this
this,
size, yeah,
and you'd be
yeah.
like working out, holding
Yeah.
it.
Like you couldn't put it in your pocket like an iPod. You know what I
Interesting.
mean?
I'm
No,
done.
yeah, you
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I mean, when the iPad came in, it was insane.
Literally
So it's
changed
just
the
like-
game. It changed the game.
So we see so much change in technology in the past 20 years. It's
Of
like
course.
insane. Any jump
So
Yeah.
out of a blink of a second. I
And
mean, again, in the next 5 years, we're gonna be like, we were using computers. Like what?
What?
Right.